Hey everyone, I'm glad you could join me today. As you can see, I was able to go on a small fishing trip like I've been talking about. We are on Grand Mesa in west central Colorado. This area is home to over 300 small lakes, so it's a great place to find some solitude. I brought along some of my smaller fishing lures to test out, and I'll get some swimming action footage later on. As you know, this is not so much a fishing channel as it is a lure making channel, but I will do my best to catch some fish on video for you later. Let's get to it. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I'm going to start with this little brown trout pattern, a 2-inch lipped crankbait. I've also got this in a rainbow pattern and a brook trout pattern. Has a good swimming action. Dives down a little bit. These are little 1.5-inch lipless crankbaits, and I've got a largemouth bass pattern and a rainbow trout pattern. And I don't know if I can even see that. So I don't know how well you can see that, but this little guy needs to be reeled in pretty slow or it loses its stability. They're kind of unstable. There's not enough weight to really keep them upright at higher speeds. But it's a pretty good jigging lure, or a lure that you can fish real slow. Okay, I also made a bunch of these micro lipless crankbaits. These are 1-inch, and as you can see, I've got a little bass pattern, a white shad, a chartreuse shad, and a rainbow trout. Does not have a whole lot of wobble to it. At high speed it goes unstable just like the others. This might be better fished at more of an erratic pace. Just kidding. I also brought the big rainbow trout glide bait, and the rod I've got is not my swim bait rod, so I'm gonna have to throw this and then reel it back. But I wanted to show you the swimming action a little bit more clearly than I was able to do at my home lake. Oh, right off the bat snagged on somebody's line. How about that? Isn't that neat? No, you can't go anywhere. Well, let's see if I can at least get a free lure out of it. Shoot, yeah, I got a spinner. Cannot believe somebody lost that in like 6 inches of water here. But they sure did. One more for posterity. So I am at Island Lake on Grand Mesa, and I'm just trolling around in my kayak, trying out different lures. So far, no luck, but it's a really pretty day. Wind's not blowing too bad, and I'm just going to kind of cruise around and see what I can see. I wanted to try this lake. The water is crystal clear, and you can see really far down to the bottom. There's a lot of algae and plant growth kind of close to the edge, so I'm getting hung up in that a little bit, but I saw a lot of trout yesterday kind of rising on the surface, so I know they're here. It's just a matter of figuring out what it is they want to eat. If I catch something, great. If I don't, at least I'm enjoying a beautiful day out here. My son caught a small rainbow on a 2-inch lipped brown trout. To be honest, the fishing has been so slow I haven't been recording much. Having struck out at this lake, I went over to Sunset Lake a little while later and managed to hook 3 small rainbows on my 2-inch lipped crankbaits. All 3 threw the hook at the boat. Just kayaking along here. I saw this bald eagle land in this tree, so I thought I'd come over and have a look. Pretty cool. I wanted to try a more remote area, so I decided to hike into the Lake of the Woods trailhead. It's okay. Artificial flies and lures only. Limit 2 fish 16-inch or longer. I'm gonna go around the corner here to Bull Basin Reservoir number 1. It's supposed to be a little bit bigger. So we'll just go this way. You can see it through the trees. Oh yeah, it's a lot bigger. That first one was just a pond. This is Bull Basin Reservoir number 1. Alright, I've got the brown trout tied on first here, and I'm going to work my way out to that point and do a little casting and see if I can get anything to bite. Take it easy, don't get off, don't get off. Look at that fish. I'll let him wear himself out. First cast at that rock. Look at that. Come on, big boy. Come on, it's alright. I'm gonna let you go. at that fish. Look at that fish. Here, let's let him back in the water. Heck of a fish. Just gonna let him chill a little bit. Quite a fight. Hey, go fishing. There you go. There he goes. There he goes. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? One cool thing that happened was that I was able to sneak within 3 feet of this trout at the outlet of the reservoir. I also hiked over to Bull Creek Reservoir number 1, which was really low. Interestingly, every fish caught on this trip was on a 2-inch lipped crankbait and the brown trout pattern. Well, that's it, guys. I'm sorry I wasn't able to put you on some more fish, but our time has ended here and time to head back. We did have a great time. It was beautiful. I just get the feeling it's kind of hot. The trout are moving and jumping in the morning and in the evening, but here during the heat of the day, they're just not moving very much. That's all right. The point for me is to get out here and enjoy the outdoors, not necessarily to catch a bunch of fish. Yeah, I would have liked to caught some more, but it is what it is. We need to be getting back, unfortunately, but gives us a good reason to come back next time. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.